And that was a honky tonk Twitch stream. Gentlemen, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Tack Talk ThursPlays for September. Jeez, I got knocked into the future after that accident. September 26, 2024. I'm one of your hosts, Marcus Major Linux Summers. Of course, I am joined this week and every week by Kevy Kev. It's your boy Kev in the building.
In the building. And I can't leave because there's a lot of rain out there.
And wind and all of that other nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And of course, I'm joined by the Sunflower Sovereign himself. Cinziak is in the building.
Greetings, salutations from the secretary's office.
Why are you in the secretary's office?
Paperwork has to be done.
I do want to start off this episode by apologizing profusely for some servers being down this week due to a lack of funding on my end. The whole of the Major's House network went down for about 5 days. It is back up. However, in the quest that I partook to secure the servers, my noble steed has been put out of commission. Of course, I'm talking about an accident. I was in a car accident yesterday while driving Uber. Luckily, between the money I was able to earn and the kindness of months of patronage from Patreon, I was able to cover the cost to get the servers cut back on yesterday.
You know, Major, can I just ask a random thing?
You sure can.
If you had to pick a number on whatever scale of numbers you want to use that represents about how much it is to keep all of this stuff running, what would that number be?
At current moment, that number would be 150. Wait, what was the range again?
It just a number. So is that a per month number?
That is a per month number. I am looking to try to bring that down. But yes, at current, it is at 150.
So I'm just going to say, because there is a link for that sort of thing floating around here, I am sure. If anybody feels like throwing coffees at Major until server things are at least in good standing or safekeeping or what have you, I believe there's a Ko-fi link floating around here for that.
There is. One was just popped in recently. I'm going to pin it. There we go.
So there you go. Just going to be up there and it's just like, hey, if y'all are over here maxing and relaxing and enjoying the podcast and things, and you are so inclined, just dip a little toe in there. Put a little bit of caffeine in the account. A little bit of pep in Major's step this week. Although I think there was a little bit of pep put there because Major had good news for other things that are going on today.
Amongst the lack of movement and the gears of insurance turning ever so slowly, I did get a call back from a potential employer, and I have a meeting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Hooray.
With the manager's manager. So hopefully we're gonna be all right.
Like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Oh, somebody got buttons that say Madam President on it. Or it says Harris and Madam President. Like there aren't other choices. But I won't go there. I'm gonna turn off Mastodon. I'm gonna switch from Mastodon. So Sam, how much longer you got, buddy?
You know, earlier when I said, like, I'm not going to hold you, y'all two are going to be doing things while I do couch commentary. I need you to know I said that with every fiber of my chest. I meant that.
I should have told you to jump on that.
I wasn't thinking about it because, well, hey, everybody at home. I didn't think about it because, quite honestly, I didn't know if we were going to be here today. Or I wasn't like 100% that we were going to be here today. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to be here and then we'll see what happens. And so when it was kind of like, no, we're definitely going to be here. Like, for sure going to be here. Confirmation and everything that we're going to be here today.
I need to fix that. Coffee
one,
thing.
I see you, Anonymous, and I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, because of that, I went and started downloading things. I would say, maybe like a little bit over. Well, I don't know. Now it's closer to 9. A little bit over 2 hours ago. But with all of the weather shenanigans happening over here, it's been doing things at like maybe 2 to 4 megabits at a time, and that download is like a lot. So yeah, we're here. And unless I am going to like entirely disconnect from everything and just be like the only thing that's happening is Steam, and I guess I'm just gonna go like sit in a chair and read or like do some push-ups, we're gonna be traveling over here. So what I've suggested to the fellas is that they do the things while I hang out here and give you all sorts of wonderful commentary and fill in stuff about the game with my general nerd knowledge about D&D, because I just DM'd a D&D game set in the place that BG3 is in.
Oh, nice. And I think what they call Faerun.
Yep, and very specifically in Baldur's Gate, like that's a whole like that whole city over there, like that whole area of the world.
Oh yeah.
We were out there. We were doing the things.
Okay. So I guess we'll just we'll make our characters and then we just fill them up with particular peoples like Shadowheart and Gale or Astari and such. Or Will. Or as I like to call him, Skilliam William.
William Skilliam, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's another person named Skilled Will, and I knew, and I was like, "Is that Skilliam William I see?"
The things that only melanin can do, and that is definitely one of them.
Yes, indeed. So, Major, whenever you're ready, just let me know, and I'll just fire up Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, sorry, I'm updating that goal. Okay.
Not Major being like, hold on, let me admin that real quick.
Yeah, because it's like I haven't changed it since I like, hey, I'm raising money for a new TV, which that coffee money, when I was raising it for the TV, was actually going towards like things I immediately needed to spend on something. So I still have a busted TV. by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The TV was never purchased. It was helping things I needed immediately, like medicine or just a bill that needed to be paid. What's going on, Merch? How you doing? How you living? How are you feeling? All right, so let's see here. I am going to find the game that I need to launch, which is what I was doing initially before I got distracted. It's been a while since I've launched this game on PC.
I ended up playing this last night. Funny story. I was in TBG, Pitch Black Guild, Discord, and I seen our person, the goat,
The Go
running. Yeah, seen her and a few of the TBG mates, and we played multi Baldur's Gate, and it was fun.
So good. I'm gonna completely rely on you on getting this stuff connected.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I didn't set it up. She did. So
I mean, but you have experience.
oh yeah, I've experienced playing multiplayer. So yeah, we'll work it out. But like I say, it was indeed a fun experience, and I think I've enjoyed playing Baldur's Gate mobilely more than I have been playing it single player. By us just roaming around Faerun and just like getting into shenanigans.
All right, let's see.
Right?
Any day now. Okay, so it doesn't seem like my controller is. Oh wait. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh wait. All right. So let's see here. I'm gonna create multiplayer alignment. I hit Y and then this happened. I hope that's what was supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Wait, who? I don't know.
Me.
It says public is joining. Oh.
His me.
Invitation only. There we go. So is Sin able to join after I start this?
Yeah, like it's a layering game, so like if you want to add people to the party later, you can.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have started this.
We'll just
Like it's not like some immovable, irreparable thing. We'll be fine.
right. Because then whoever adds in their party, whoever's not in the party that's not filled by a person, will then just get moved. So say like we have like Shadowheart or Astarion in our party. Sin comes in, Shadowheart or Astarion will be just me moved to the camp. Gets yucky.
You know, it's weird how she is mean, but also not mean at the same time. It's really weird, kind of.
Yeah.
Reading her, but also I do want to point out that this mind flayer walked in. He took 2 steps into the room before he started levitating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, you know what? Fuck walking.
Nope. Eyes up here. And a jump scare.
You think I'm walking anywhere? Absolutely. Well, I mean, fair enough. The thing is, I guess that depends on levitate. I know that there's levitate and fly, and one of them gives you the ability to move while being off the ground, and the other one doesn't. So you have to be careful about which one of those you pick. But yeah, generally speaking, if I could just like glide and direct myself, yeah, I probably wouldn't touch the.
I think I'm gonna play it as the Dark Urge. I wonder if I also should just keep the name, the Dark Urge. I am the Dark Urge. No, wait, what happened? Why? Oh, thank you.
To the water, sure would.
All right, so it seems like I'm having some slight performance issues on OBS. So I'm hopefully waiting until I get into the game where I can, I guess, tone down some things. I wish I had a working water filter up here. Wait, can I get into that menu from here? Oh, I can. Never mind. I don't have to wait. Ha ha ha. All right, I think we're a little bit better now. Just had to go and limit that frame rate to 60. Oh no, Anka, you are part of the call every day.
Wait. Read the rest of what she said.
No, I will not.
You will read it, Major. I'm gonna need you not to be out of pocket today. Put yourself back in the pocket with your quarters and dimes and peppermints, okay? We're not doing all that.
Look, I have to keep my quarters and dimes and pennies. Wait, what? I'm gonna face the first boss right on screen. Wait, what are you talking about? That's not the first boss, is it? Oh wait, you mean as soon as we play the game, I'm just gonna go right for the first boss? I don't even remember how to get there. I forgot how I got where I was. Honestly, I've not played this game in about a week because of things. Oh, I heard that y'all played together with the Black Guild, which I mean, you know, not. I was thinking about that the other day when I was told that the application was live again. Oh no, I was not going to go create a character on screen. I do not have that kind of patience. But Kev does.
And Am.
See, so yeah, we're here. I'm just waiting on Kev now. I'm living in Kev. This is Kev's world. I'm just playing in it. But nah, you ain't got nothing to do. You can come right up in here. We got room. We still waiting on Sin to finish downloading the game.
Told them not to do that. I am telling you again, don't do that. Do not wait until I am done downloading the game.
We see more characters dot to the character creator than
Also, why were you so wait, you and Kev, what were y'all out here doing running around as warlocks?
Hmm? Oh no, I was warlocks. No, I think what was I? Was I warlock or wizard? Hold on, let me check.
Go ahead and tell you right now. If y'all y'all can't, like, you're out here eldritch blasting things. You literally can't do that unless you're a warlock.
Right, because I was like, so we was talking to like Rizzle, and Rizzle was like, that's when TBJ. So we was talking to Rizzle, and Rizzle was like, you should probably do warlock because you could do eldritch blast. And so I was like, so then I was like, cool, eldritch blast. So I would go eldritch blast, pew, and then next thing you know, see a person zoom across the room. Then it was like, I had my knife attack, and then like Anka had her like quarterstaff. So it was like I backstabbed them, and then like they got bopped in the noggin, and we like insta killed somebody, and it was like, yo, light work. Oh, it was good. It was a good time. Okay.
I had to go back and see what class I was.
Mm-hmm. I decided I'm not changing the hair because I like the hair. I kind of dig the hair, and I randomized it, but I just cleaned up the features and the skin tone.
Well, I'll tell you what. To make up for not clipping y'all's stream, you can clip this one.
I shall. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna name it, but I'm gonna name it right. But I need to find out. I need to do a little quick search.
Always working. Let's see. You know, for the first time, I've actually felt no guilt about not doing anything today.
As you shouldn't.
This is like any other time, like, I could be Ubering or something like that, right? But it's like, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. You know what? I'm just gonna relax and take a nap. And I did that. I almost didn't want to get up.
Okay, she works. All right.
See, again, I'm just beholden to Kev. I had to wait, and then all of a sudden my screen just turns to black. What happened to him?
Him didn't make it. Okay, fingernails.
Is he a part of the Rock Nation?
Hmm. R.I.P. to this man. Sir, you are going the wrong way. You are not gonna make that bell in time. And snap. Let's go, Wilhelm scream. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of Get the Rocky Yankee. Whoop, whoop. Get the Yankee just like pulls up and be like, I hear you got one of us, fam. Yeah.
Was I just not paying attention to this? Because I don't remember any of this.
Yeah,
Were you asleep?
No,
Are you lying?
no.
Did you just say skip scene and then here
Maybe?
you were?
Or like I think I started this on the Steam Deck, so it could have been one of those things where I might have was distracted by doing something else while the Steam Deck was like sitting on my lap or something.
Mm-hmm. Doing. Boop. Cause like I've seen this a couple times because this was the opening. This was the part of, I guess, what the cinematic trailer was this particular scene.
I must not have watched that. I must not have really cared about Baldur's Gate until like 5 months after it came out.
Mm-hmm. It was one of them games that was on my radar, but it was like at the time it was like early access, and then when it fully came out of like early access, it was like, all right, I'll check it out. And I have not been really disappointed by it coming out.
You know what? Yeah, because I mean, just seeing this right now, I'm kind of glad that, you know, I bet it. Jeez, I forgot her name. I'm just that kind of a player. I hit it and quit it. Actually, I didn't, and also I didn't choose to hit it like that. She actually came for me.
Yeah.
So, oh, I like how you kill people. You mine.
The way this mind flayer took a wrong turn and was like, and he then got like demon spawn and Gith Yaki on his tail.
Ooh, jeez. I think it was the first time I've seen like a frame dip in this game, and not be the Steam Deck.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood
It's me.
obscures who you are. An overwhelming
No,
loss
that's
of
me.
memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger. Time to get out of here. And then you can shed light on the dark of the matter of yourself.
Wherever we are, it's falling apart.
Are you rocking Ben Turner?
I'm a monk. Ben Turner is. Ben Turner is the name of the bronze tiger.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, because I could.
No,
we can always heal here. There you go, we good.
Better.
To the sphincter.
To the sphincter!
We are here.
Who is we?
Yes, you've come to
the
save us
Bram.
from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return.
Who is they?
They return.
Who am I talking to? Man or brain?
Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body.
Real quick.
Free us.
Yes.
Please.
Today in not related to gaming news, because we're about to cross the threshold into October, this is where I would like to remind all of you, the good people of the internet, that you can order at-home tests for free again.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
So if you haven't already done
The
that,
swelling of the brain causes
get yourself on the
pressure
interwebs.
strains
Let me know if you need a
against the
link.
shell of the skull.
But it's at the USP, is via the U.S. Postal Service. In spite of all of the Joy's machinations, you can go here and go and order one of those, and they will send you for free at-home tests for things.
The brain lifts from the skull.
Why? That gets
Keep
me
yourself-
every
You
time.
notice an opportunity.
Keep yourself safe in these
Creature,
streets.
making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Does it?
Wait. Oh, wow. That's fun. I'm just going to tell you all about every passing thing that I'm reading today, since, I'm not playing at the moment. Apparently, something has been set up in the game Deadlock that, if they catch you cheating, will turn you into a
Creatures are
frog.
aware of your interference.
Ooh, I have a story about a frog from yesterday.
Oh,
Before
wait,
everything went to shit.
Oh, you saw this in the wild?
No, I saw a frog in the wild.
Oh, okay. Like an actual frog?
Yes.
Our freedom is ours, friends.
Okay, so not gaming related, but you know something? I'm willing to hear you out on this. Go off, King. What you got?
So apparently when I took a break yesterday to eat some lunch, a frog had apparently crawled onto my car. I was unaware of this until I was driving down the road and I could see the frog climb up to the window just mere seconds before flying off the car. Into
Was
the
it because
abyss.
it like okay, did it jump into the abyss, or
I think it was because I was driving and it just could not remain its hold on my car.
oh no.
Yeah.
To the hell we go.
Also, you've tuned into status where we're playing game. All All right, I got the brain thingy. Oh, damn. Kev, I just realized you were up there.
Yeah.
My bad.
Don't worry, I can just hit it back. There you go.
So are you playing with a keyboard or you playing with keyboard and mouse or are you playing with a controller?
I'm playing with keyboard.
Merge wants to know, should he cheat in Deadlock?
That's what you found.
Abomination. This is your end.
Who she threatened, me or you?
Your head
You.
throbs and
Oh, okay,
your
I'm just making
skin
sure.
tingles.
I wasn't sure if this was one of those things where they put you in the cutscene instead of me.
A silver sword
No, I'm.
and a flash.
Oh, I
of
see you
your
in the
face
background.
Seen through the
Yeah, I'm in the
strange
background.
woman's eyes.
Damn, I forgot how good this game actually looks on my
What is
PC.
this?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it looks good on the Steam Deck too, but like, damn, it was like
You are no
60 FPS. Okay.
Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Also, I just not realizing her ass was out.
Ataka. Ataka it is.
Where do I go from here? All by my hand.
I'm mad they let us both hit it even though you killed it.
Yep. No, funny enough, I knocked it out,
Um,
and then you finished it off.
so it was a 2-tap.
Victory
Yep.
awaits. You bow or you break.
Ow. Okay, not cool. There's like 2 of us here. Technically 4.
Can't even catch my breath.
Why can't? Oh.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Thanks.
Now, to the helm.
Actually, let me equip this crossbow real quick.
You know, so I don't think I have proficiency. Oh no, I do. I do.
Actually, I equipped it not even checking if I do, but I do.
Yep, we do. Because if we were able to put it on, we can.
Another dragon attack. We need
I think I've been able to equip things I didn't have proficiency in.
What's the camera like this now?
Oops, I burnt myself.
Wait, how do I straighten up the camera?
Did you do something?
The camera is now overhead.
Oh, I don't know how to
And I
fix
don't-
that in mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, same. Hold on.
Like, I've been playing this thing on a controller.
Camera. left, right. Rotate, zoom in. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I just want to. I'm gonna reset the camera. How do I reset the camera? Home.
Gave machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Oh, that's not. It's truly not what I want
Bionic
to do.
energy
Oh well.
radiates from the
I'll work it
prisoners,
out.
but they do not react.
Okay, do not click on those buttons because that will. We need to get Shadowheart out.
I clicked on some.
You! Get me out! What are you waiting for? Get this blasted tube open!
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Okay, check that.
Come on! Get me out of this thing!
Okay, so we need to go this. So we need to go this way.
Give me a second.
Warding
Okay,
ruins.
I
You feel
I got it.
drawing energy from the console near to the
Oh,
pod.
never mind.
Are you
I'm
satisfied? We need to go.
I'm only getting the same information that she gave you by talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry! Please!
I don't know. It seems like something magical might happen.
The console appears dormant.
See.
The console hums to life.
Never mind. I think I got it working.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Boy, that is an easy way to open that pod. Woo!
Good deal.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I did it.
Hey, nice.
What I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Wow. I mean, could you be any more racist right now?
On the one hand, I have to appreciate the fact that nature is giving live reactions here. On the other, I'm just like,
Let me come with you.
you sweet
We can
summer
get off the
child.
ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart.
I should leave her ass here for
One
being
moment.
racist.
I mean, that's a game. That's probably an option the game gives you.
Oh, it was.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
All right, I'm gonna need you to
She's
chill
right.
too.
Lead on.
I took your key.
That's fine.
Sphincter!
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge?
Girls,
trust my own
girls!
Cane yank.
We're good. Sphincter! Yes, I am ready to enter the helm. Are you ready to enter the helm?
Yes.
Let's enter the helm.
We out here. Swing.
Oh, that ain't great.
Oh, mink, mink.
So Kevin, what are you playing today?
We must escape.
Human
Do
monk.
it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Yes, then there will be much minking.
Nerves.
Yes.
We will connect them.
Hey, I'm playing monk on my actual save.
Let these intruders alone.
We need to get out of here now.
Let's see. Dash.
Rindar?
And then there. 3, 2, 1. Hands. Handsmanship. Mink, mink.
Oh, see that we rolled initiative?
Indeed. We rolled handsmanship. Prosperous minks. Oh, let me see if I can get this camera right. Zoom in, rotate left, rotate right, forward, backwards.
Swift and lethal.
Let me choose. Okay, that worked.
Focus, strike true. Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
What's inside?
Let my name be known.
Minx.
Your spine is mine.
I will ascend.
How you doing up there, buddy?
I'm near it.
Yeah, I'm still fighting this commander's alt.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
You don't have to.
I know I don't. But when I saw you make a beeline up to that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit back here and fight. I don't think it's gonna benefit me any unless I kill him. I mean, I feel like I've been getting some experience. Good job, you did
The
it.
helm's alien transponder.
No help to you.
You made it in time.
I was
Fight for my
distracting them.
No, you weren't. They were distracting each other, man. Jesus Christ. They were literally in a smack fight, and you're sitting there like, yeah, let me go ahead and fight these people. And the thing is, like, we need to get to the thing before the Nautilus crash.
I had to keep up the appearances that we were a thrall.
Me and my perfectly coiffed pink hair.
Wonder what I was doing all that.
Not helping me.
I was keeping up appearances.
Nah, I'm trying to get to this damn transfer so we could turn this mug around.
So I see that I'm gonna need to be a support character of some kind when I finally join the group.
I imagine so.
If that happens today. And then I will have to spend the entire time praying for our safety.
We're going down in the earlier round. We're going down. Mink. By the river. Yoink. Wait, what now?
Congrats, you have chosen cleric.
I have. Would you say I have chosen? No, because y'all don't want me to be a cleric.
Ah, my head.
Why wouldn't I?
Don't worry about it. You didn't hear me saying this. Merge is hearing me say this. And Merge is hearing me say that y'all don't want me to be a cleric.
Your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void.
Because, and herein the problem, Merge, if I cleric for them, I will just also be like, hey, don't make that, there's a decision to be made here. And it looks like you're gonna make one that's dangerously foolish. Maybe you ought not. And I will not argue about it. The first time it happens, I will just watch you walk right. And I do mean right off the cliff and then just go, shame.
Chuck, baby girl, come too.
Oh, well. And then we'll be like, so what are we doing? Where are we going from here? What's the next like plot point in the adventure? Keep in mind, in most games that I play, I'm a support main.
Alive. How is this possible?
And I feel that the best description of my role as a support main is I am going to give you the information that you require to make good, solid decisions about how to proceed through the game, how to move forward, and how to avoid danger. If you opt not to take me on those take me up on that advice, you're on your own.
Things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other.
With the utmost of respect, if you truly wish to walk off that cliff and die, I will let you do it.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me.
He ain't do
It
shit.
would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod.
I did.
You lie again.
I
I
did.
remember.
Lie again.
Lead
I
the
did.
way.
I saved her.
Mm-hmm. But I was getting the keys.
But I saved her.
Mm-hmm. We both saved.
No, we did not.
Yeah.
Now,
It was
in the event that I do pick a cleric class, I'm probably gonna pick like a melee cleric class. But I suppose if I wanted to like go into combat, I should probably I should probably be a paladin. I was wanting to play a bard though.
I too was thinking about bard.
Because they have a bit of utility.
And then that way I could be able to like whoop people with my mixtape.
More of those wretched things.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Shove.
Level up.
First step is the hardest. Healing.
Oh Lord, I do need healing.
Catch. There you go.
Thanks.
And for you, shove. Oh, that didn't work.
How?
Take you.
There you go.
Thanks. I didn't need any more. I mean, mean, I only have but so much HP. Yeah, damn it. That was an idiotic thing for me to do. Go downstairs and get some more water. Ah, stop being so melodramatic.
Concussive strike. What will the backwards say?
From a distance?
From a distance. Monk level 2. Extra chi points. Armored movement. Well, you know, everything that shield of every kind. Step of the wind. Dash. Doubles your movement speed. Jump no longer requires a bonus action. Oh. Patient defense. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage on you, and you have advantage. Oh, okay. And then Shadowheart gains a level.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
Help!
I saw you on
Help!
the ship, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Help! Oh Lord! Help!
Mm-hmm. That's why you.
You wriggling little. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're
That
looking
way,
out of
that way, that way you
unfamiliar
ran.
eyes,
That way when you run off, and I don't be there to help you.
streets. You
Help!
try to hold the
You
memory,
got jumped.
but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
You You better use some of that dexterity. Mm-hmm.
Just enough.
What I say?
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me.
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing Asterion didn't do, he jumped me.
With your innards.
Hey!
Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Keep your distance, darling.
Can't give up now. That took the
Keep going
edge
a
off.
little longer now.
All right, now where the hell we heading? Well, what's this over here? Oh.
Now how do we find Gale?
Like we walk up on a path and he like
There.
is sticking his arm out
mind
through a rock.
And it's hurt.
I'd rather it be hurt than me.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion.
Stomp it out.
Compassion? Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind.
Wait, I think I hit the wrong thing.
Love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Intelligent roll. Oof.
I am not that smart.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Stomp it out. There you go.
Monster.
I'm inspired.
Death is too good for it.
There he is.
son.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Perhaps I should have clarified.
I thought I was just gonna slap it. I didn't know I was gonna give him a high five.
Anyone?
It was literally like you gave him some dap. Oh, that's a clip right there. Strength rolls.
I'm weak. But not that
just
weak.
enough though.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Yank.
Look, I was gonna choose the options that were like gonna try to quiet the portal. I was like, I don't know, that might lose Gale forever, and you specifically asked for him, so I was like, let me try to save him.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say,
I like-
I know you.
I like
don't
Gale's voice actor.
In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go on.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
No!
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle? I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead. I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Bye, Gale. No, this is not where I want to be yet. Yeah. No, not there yet. Looking for what's a face?
Oh, Lizelle.
There she is.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Yeah, what's
Your
up?
skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I always went with deception. That way.
It almost didn't work.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
I did the other thing and I ended up killing him.
Get me down. Never.
Hold on, let me
observe and listen.
Look, yeah, you can save her. You can save her. I said say please, and she was like, nah, I'm good.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, my people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness.
Good, you gotta
as
deal with
weakness.
this bullshit.
Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to a
I think it's like
for purification.
it's like a village.
Yeah.
Pocket.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Like I say, you deal with the.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Ooh.
They shadow hearts.
If you insist. Don't have all the fun without me.
Ready for battle.
Come here, girl.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel. Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Wow.
Something, 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 fighter. You got, okay, so you got Pretty Boy Floyd, and I got resting G-Face. So let's go.
Where are we going?
We can either go to Emerald Grove and fight goblins, and do that whole shenanigans. And then out there we can find Will. But like I said, it's up to you, my friend.
Let's go where the dots are.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Must have been here a while.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Now,
open the bloody gate!
Now,
Nobody gets
I need to punch this man in the face.
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Sevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Now my man caught two to the chest. If this is gonna happen, Should have just left them out there if that was gonna be the case. Mink.
They didn't know that was gonna happen.
Provoke
Harry.
the blade.
Thrust.
And suffer
its sting. All right, Will. All right, let's see. Oh wait, no, I probably should use dash first, but
make it hurt.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute! By sickle and sword!
oh.
Ow. Ew.
Rally!
Ricola.
No traps, please.
Come on then.
Ooh.
Hurry of blows. Mink, mink.
Let's try this.
That didn't do all of that well.
Every last one of you!
No.
To a little boys.
What's up?
Are we running into a little bit of trouble?
No, not really.
It's no
Thanks.
yeet. The yeets were crisp.
Damn.
Oh, slumped. And then jumped. You might want to jump. You might want to join Will.
Working on it.
Me and the Starian got the high ground. Where is LaSalle? LaSalle, what you doing?
What's hiding here?
Oh, LaSalle wasn't even in the fight because I was like, girl, where you been? Mink. Killed him with my bare hands.
What's this?
Okay, so dash. All right, we got them jiggers down here, so we're gonna get. I'm gonna jump in the fray. I'm like, damn, anytime Lizelle just. Alright, so now we can use dash. There we go.
How much
Yeah,
more you got to download, son?
You don't want that answer.
That's not happening tonight.
Right.
So what we have here is, I will say, we are beyond the halfway point in the amount of information it has to acquire.
That's still quite a bit of information it has to require.
Another day, another fight.
I'm glad you didn't slip over your own ice.
I will be known to do that.
Okay, so I'm about to, okay, now where the peeps at? Cause I'm finna put hands to him. Mink mink.
That was the last of them. Inside,
See, I had to put hands on him.
Open the gate.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face. As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within
I know the Jugga ain't call them horns.
Huh?
I'm having an argument with these people.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't call this man a foul blood. Absolutely not.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
I'm about to punch this man. You might want to see it.
Oh, I'm here. Bum, bum, ba, bum. No punch.
No punch. Roll again. Oh, come on.
Oh, punch!
That's a punching. Get ready to slumber. Oh, that brother gone.
That
slumber.
The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave immediately.
Yeah. Out in the air.
For once.
I told you. I gotta punch this man's out.
Look how far you punched him. Look how far he is to where we were.
She slumber. Oh, you gonna call me a randomer, eh? Now when I was playing
refugees,
my half elf, he called me a half breed, and I ain't like it.
Years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed.
I
Well
said,
met. And thank
I'd
you
be like,
for
so
beating
you
back
ready
those
for round
goblins.
2? I'm good. I
Brave
got
of
you.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients.
I'm Ben Turner.
The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, guide your path.
Doesn't matter.
Of course it does!
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use
I'll
them?
be right back.
We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too. I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay.
Okay.
If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Right now it is my turn to disappear.
I'd die if I met Leroy
Go
again.
refill my water real quick.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you. Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
All right, so what I miss?
Nothing much.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Ben Turner is trading.
Hand. +1. I'm selling some off my goblin weapons.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Come on, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
This thing's over.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I see.
I wish I could understand you.
I'm sorry. I'm so. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
I don't like the narrator.
She's just a chillin'.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Jesus. All right.
If I jump her, will you join me?
No.
Why?
We're not in the
on.
jump. We ain't got
Say it.
jump in time.
You think I'm a monster?
Yes.
Once we get the tadpole,
Yes,
when we
you
get the
would
tadpole
say
out of
so.
our head,
I
then
know
we
your
can.
kind.
I don't know. I've
You
been
see
sitting
only
around for a minute with this
villains and
tadpole in my head. Ain't shit happened yet.
A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
You know when they would say Sylvanas, they always like cross their heart with.
I am first druid now. I protect the circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
I really want to attack her. I really do.
No.
Look at him. He wants to attack her so bad.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way.
With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
They did a number on you, didn't they? I see you. Just give me a moment.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
The druids have money. They won't need it where they're going. She should pay you.
Wow, Merge.
Wow.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
They're the ones who are trying to go to a different plane of existence in isolation.
Don't be spoiled.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out.
Damn.
I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halcyon and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What happened?
I'm just very amused.
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
I took a wrong turn on the way to
Oh, no.
Albuquerque.
Oh?
Oh no, what?
You know, just
Wait,
getting
wait.
getting turned into directions.
Okay.
Why'd you think she was reading a podcast, Ed?
Yes, I see.
She who?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Why she want to look like
Our
my
little
mother?
Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Why is he thanking you?
I told you to persuade her.
Whatever. Your little suggestion did
Arabella?
something.
Thank
It
you
did. It saved her
for
life.
helping me.
I guess. 'Cause
You're welcome.
Right, like, because I wanted to kill her. Well, how come you get that?
Because I suggested it. Don't look good on my neck. There you go.
That's it. I'm going to kill the next person, and I feel like it just crosses me the wrong way. No, you know what I'm going to do?
That's the way.
I'm going to take Will,
Go
so
on.
you can't have Will.
Give me a big shot. Not bad.
Harry.
Again.
Harry. Smack.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles.
How does he have one? But he
Not
seems
yet,
like
anyway.
he's been there.
Could
He's
just be good
been at
luck.
this camp for a while.
I'm not so.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I love when you do like the you do like the singular checks that kind of like break down what was said to you. I like that. Are we cavort?
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn
Are you
common
what?
folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
That is good.
I tracked her through the hells to
Ain't
the
gonna do
mind
anything
flash,
good with the bad eye.
but the damned illithids infected me before I could
Wow.
end her. She's out there
These
now,
are the things that we're saying.
preying on the innocent.
Dang.
I don't kill her.
Oh.
She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
You got something you're trying to tell us, Major?
There's no room
Mhm.
for me.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Ready and willing.
Willing. His name's Will.
Swing and swing. Look who's here. Parry. And again.
Who's out here making these cheesy jokes? Names at once.
Me.
The nerve.
Again.
Where am I?
Swing and swing.
What's going on?
Parry. And again. Swing and
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come? We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
Kev,
Hmm?
I think you should talk to this person, or at least Lae'zel should.
Hold on, I'm looting. Okay.
By Mordai's eyes, my friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Lower.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. he's serious, you better get on your knees fast.
I don't think he got lower. Oh.
There you go.
You saw another gift. Where?
Y'all really said she's not only serious, she's serious and getting more serious by the second. Stop playing.
You heard the tiny nosed woman. Do it.
I ain't say shit. I'm like, yo, this is a lot.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Ah! Me unfazed.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Lower.
Gods, deliver me. I have no time for small talk.
Then why do you have the exclamation point over your head? Fine, I don't want to talk to y'all anyway. Y'all have y'all little private conversation. I don't want to go home. She died.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
That's not for me.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins
Now where
out
did y'all
there.
go?
We'd need an army of our own to
Playing hide
escort
and
us
seek.
safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are
What's going on here?
ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we...
Never noticed a slider before.
Ooh, there's a slider? Is it a chicken slider?
Huh?
You said there was a slider.
Oh, I said a ladder.
Oh.
Like the one in your background.
Gale approves.
Okay, but now since, now since I'm talking about them, are there chicken sliders available?
Not here. Oh, hey, I know you. How do I get over to you? Ooh.
I need to hold on.
Yep.
Oh, she's going Super Saiyan.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Well, I don't know where y'all went, so yeah.
I found Carla.
Okay.
Me.
So, you know something? I don't know if you've gotten to the point that you have to make that choice. I am just very curious about what you are going to do with all of these different people that you're meeting, and I will leave my commentary at that.
Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in
Did you try to
visions of
jump
demonic
this?
armies
I
as you
did.
tear through a landscape of fire and blood.
Okay.
I did not only try,
from
I
above
did
as
jump
the
it.
Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Hey, old lady.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
Oh.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Now, what was that sound effect for?
Now we're talking.
She said she'd hug me if it wasn't gonna burn my skin off.
Wanna dance?
Wisdom check. No, that didn't help. Roll again.
Strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you.
Oh, you found that other dude.
Still in control.
Like, you know you can listen to my conversation, like, when you're not near me, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Keep that.
You should search that core.
Me, the beast. Now that's fucking rich.
Potato.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Nothing in his demeanor betrays him.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death.
I did. Yes, I did, Merge.
Leave us, and we'll leave you.
The very nerve of it.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Oh,
The
what?
furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Do 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 do. Wait, I thought I healed myself. Why am I down to 1 HP again? Okay, I'm back.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
I'm heating up. Watch this.
Oh, leveled up in the middle of a fight. Hooray.
That was kind of freaky deep.
What happened?
Oh no, I found like this group.
Uh-huh.
They were also talking about the absolute. One of their kin ran into a owl bear, and something was telling me to like check the corpse. I told them to like, hey yo, y'all go ahead and leave me be. I'm gonna go talk to some folk. And then the tadpole was telling me, you know what, you might want to check that corpse real quick. Check the corpse. It had a tadpole in it. And yeah, we just pretty much just yanked a parasite out of the body of that person. by breaking his neck. And I was like, with our mind powers, and I was like, okay, yeah, all right.
So, Kev.
Yes.
I'm dead.
Uh-huh. You bit off more than what you could chew.
Probably did.
Animal handling. I can animal handle?
Yeah, like you can do anything that the game, like any of the skills in the game. The only difference is how likely you are to be successful at trying to do them.
I'm going to pet the doggo.
What's up?
Hey.
Sarah still coming in with the raid of 6. What's good with you? It's your boy Mark Summers, Major Linux, twitch.tv/Major Linux. You've tuned in to Tech Talk Thursdays with Kevin Kev Wissens. Yeah, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 for Tech Talk ThursPlays, where we play video games at the end of the month. Instead of talking about gaming and tech news, because boy, it's all depressing.
Yep. If you want, I'm about to pet that dog. I'm about to pet that dog.
It doesn't help me any. I can't see you. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess I could join the conversation.
He turns his
You
attention
join the
back
conversation
to
while I pet that
Oh,
dog.
I remember this.
I'm gonna pet that
The dog
dog.
whimpers nervously. As if
This is everyone's enjoyable little reminder.
Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, it's a good boy.
Did you kill this man?
No, I didn't kill that man. Come on, boy.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand. His
Yes,
tail
I'm a very
swung
beautiful
low in
man.
understanding. He knows how to find you.
Oh,
Gonna
that's it.
pet that dog.
Oh, that was that of that. I can at least level up while I'm dead. No, I can't level up while I'm dead.
All right, now I got to find where you are.
Don't mind me. Me and Carlac are just laying dead in a giant pool of blood.
Oh, I know where y'all are. I think I got an idea where y'all are. Hold on, if I can get there. No, where am I at? Okay, so can I jump?
Man, y'all are nowhere where we are.
No, cause
oh, getting closer.
Hold on. Gotta do some hops. One hop this time.
Like the only way I can sit there and keep track of y'all is by watching you on a map.
Okay, I think I know where y'all are now. Wait, what is this? Okay, fine. I don't know why you decided to. All right, fine.
Something
that was
happened.
weird.
Oh.
Did you get something that says update something?
No, but I'm stuck in the map.
Okay. Did you climb up this ladder? Because I see you.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I can't see you. All I can see is just dots on a map. But there's also a problem because I am stuck in this map.
Oh, hey guys. Oh yeah, you dead. Hold on.
Also, yeah, my
How can I-
controller isn't working anymore.
How can I undead you?
Oh, wait.
Whoop. Well,
Yeah, like we're in the middle of a fight. Are they
I hope
fighting
it's
you?
saved. No, I'm kicked.
Yeah, so something happened to my game, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I'm back in it.
Hold on.
I don't know, maybe I clicked out of it or something? I don't know. Hold on.
Refresh.
Yeah, I'm back in the... Yeah, I can control my shit again, but I did see you leave.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back in the game.
All right, got to get ready for bed. Got work in the morning, boo. Just wanted to keep working on my greenhouse and wildflower project. But thank you for stopping through. Thank you for the raid. Really do appreciate it. Go ahead and get some of that rest.
The de-streaming, the need to de-stream is real.
Yes. So yeah, so it doesn't look like they have engaged you. They're just walking around as there are 2 dead bodies here. Or 3 rather.
Like I cannot find your game to get back.
I think I hit it, but I don't know how to re-invite you. Also, my start button isn't working. Yeah, I think the game is like broken.
Yep.
Which might say something about a lot of things here. Because I
So
can't even hit escape to get to the game menu.
All that for.
Yeah. I don't know. Something happened and the game just broke on me. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening here.
I guess this is where we stop.
There is an Alt F4 option. I just used it. I do want to see if, I want to see if there's a way we can get back into it, even if we don't continue.
Right.
It's updating the cloud save now, so I'm gonna let that finish before I start it back up.
Okay.
Also, Steam says I have an account alert.
Something
they've
about
updated the Steam subscriber agreement.
Yeah, that's what I got too, and I just went ahead and applied.
Yeah. Oh, great. An error was encountered while processing your request. It does not appear that you have an active account. Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, that also happened to me, and I'm like, I don't know what happened to that either.
Okay, now the alert's gone.
You know what?
Okay.
I think
this is
weird. That is weird. But you know what? I think I'm really enjoying playing Baldur's Gate 3 with you. Not solely with you, but in multiplayer settings. Like,
I mean, and it's good, and I think this would be better. Like if they're like if it was longer than what we were doing. Like if we did this like all day or something.
Yeah.
And not just in these like 2 to 3 hours and whatnot.
Yeah.
And if things didn't break.
Yeah. Right. Because there'd be some times where I'm like, I have played this with my peeps, and then playing this again with the peeps, even though we run like multiple like different characters, it is by playing in multiplayer, it has allowed me to like enjoy this game a lot more than me just playing it by myself. And so in like the multiplayer aspect, it's a banger. In like single player, it's a banger. It's a banger. And then you could just say, well, we'll just fill in the gaps. And I do like how each of us has like a partner, so that we just not by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been helping until I died.
Yeah. Because it was like me and Lazelle just like roaming around, and I'm like, I don't know where you went. And then I just so happened to like watch the stream and kind of get a sense of where you went.
Yeah, I kind of just got bored and just went. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna just dip. I'm good.
Yeah, it's like Rhodes and in like Iron Man. Next time I'm coming with you. Like I'm riding in the Jeep. Next time I'm riding the Jeep with you.
So yeah, this just started a new fucking save, which. Well, if I hit load game on my Steam Deck without checking what it was going to load, it was going to load this one.
Right. It'd be like the multiplayer save.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this ain't right. But it looks like I was in the middle. Oh, that's right, because it saved, I think, in the middle of a conversation I was having with Carla.
Right.
From when you did something.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you
Now,
want me
why
to
am
join.
Oh yeah, because now everybody's on me.
Now we're talking.
Public is joining your game. Are you back in?
I'm wait. It says waiting for a host to accept your request.
I hit A.
What happened? Did the game crash?
Ultimately, I think it did, but I forced a close on it just so I can keep things, just so we can see if we can reload back into the game.
Because it's.
Are you still? Is it still waiting on me?
Yeah, it's still saying waiting on host to
That's weird because I hit A and allow public to join.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's see, multiplayer. Yeah, it says friends only.
I'm gonna cancel it and now it's saying server shut down. I don't know what happened.
I just sent you an invite, so I'm wondering if that what caused the server to go down.
Okay, so that's
play.
Okay, now we're loading. Okay,
there we
go. There we go. Okay, so
places, everyone.
All right, I know where you are now.
But you're probably aren't you still dealing with that group of people?
No, I've taken care of that.
Oh, they put me further back.
Right. So now I got to go back. I got to go back and talk to the puppers.
It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry?
Well,
That's his friend. You're
Yeah,
welcome to rest here.
before anything cracks off, let me talk. Before you do anything, let me talk to the pupper first.
All right. Well, let me know when you. Also, you may want to regroup with Lazelle. She seems like she's independent of you.
Oh, hold on, group mode.
And let me know when you. Well, actually, I can see when you start the conversation. I'll just hop over when you start it so we can watch it.
Lazelle. Hold on, I gotta. Okay, yeah. Jump, Lazelle. I got you, girl. Oh. Okay. Okay, now we good now. It'd be like, girl, you too heavy. It was like too heavy to throw. I'm not trying to throw her, man. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna talk to
I just
the
saw
pupper.
2 people heal. Are y'all behind me?
We're pretty close to.
So
we're
then
pretty
what was
close.
that dog?
It was. I think it was like you passed. You might have passed it. Reach out to pet him. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Oh, they are.
Watch me pet this dog.
I'm gonna watch from a distance. Also, that's not really helping.
Can I pet that dog?
The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Is there a button to pet?
Yes, there's a sequence to pet.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Mm-hmm. So he'll go back to the camp, and then we can now we can loot his dead master. Easy, easy.
That's great.
But that will fit in my
Yep.
back.
All right, we're here where you are,
And I'm here where you are.
so you're not gonna throw hands where you was about to throw hands at?
Well, I mean, I'm just waiting for you to come across here so we can do that.
Okay. I'm about to jump. Jump to it. Yeet. Come on, Lazel.
Skirt, yeet, yeet, skirt,
Yeet,
skirt.
skirt. Hold up, yeet. Drop that, yeet. Drop that. Hey. You never loved me, Mom.
Keep that
Lord.
beast away from us, you hear? Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
All right. Now what's been about to what's been to happen?
I wanted to push off the railing, but apparently I couldn't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take his potato.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders.
I'm
I
checking
know
all
what you
these.
are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Cindy Sacks.
Let me try this roll again. Damn it! Oh, I got inspiration.
Now why is there a corpse here?
Like, the way you get clapped up is asking questions like that.
You suspect he's lying.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces
What
if
happened
needs
to you?
must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never
Dadgummit. Well, I was just talking to her. Well,
Yep, we about to just kill some people.
okay. I might have kicked her, Shakisha.
Well, that didn't really do much.
Maybe I should. No. This is good.
Critical miss.
It was.
I kind of bopped. I kind of bopped this person in the corner that I was talking to.
Good, she needed to be bopped.
No surrender.
I'm a hold her while y'all handle some things.
I got divine smoted.
Did you not use any healing potions?
I was nearly full health. That divine smite just knocks me out.
Old person. You held them, but see me. I'm about to bop you. There you go.
So now I need bops in the other room.
Oh, the bops are coming at some point. Let's see. Dad. Lazel finna get you up. Well, correction, she won't get you up yet. Critical miss. Lazel's bopped.
That's Carlock.
Oh, Carlack's bopped. I'm dead.
I'm trying to tell you, man, this sword is me.
Very well.
Why did you follow me over here?
Because you was there. You should have. Why were you not getting us up?
I cannot perform an action when you raise me.
Then you should have been. You should have been heading for the door to come get us.
I don't know if he can.
Well, like it's all. Well,
I guess I'm just gonna run in the other direction. He's gonna have to get through. He's gonna have to go through Lazel in order to get the Carlack.
I'm gonna run out.
There, I've closed the door.
But see, you closed the door to my own bopping. So now, so now Lazel's bopped.
Yeah, I don't think there's much we could do here. This just seemed like, yeah, this might have been too much.
I hope you did a save before we walked in this.
I did not.
That'd been a good idea.
Possibly. Well, on that note, we were at least able to get back in. It still felt that fight.
And then we're back to where we were again. Me having to pet the dog again.
On that bombshell. Good night, everyone.
You know you're supposed to save before you do some shit, so that way we could go back to where we going to.
And now you have opened up one of the golden secrets of playing a Larian game. If you're about to do nonsense, save, then do the nonsense.
Yeah, I didn't learn
so
that.
because
I didn't
you
learn
will
that.
absolutely soft lock yourself into a spot.
I did not learn that until Act 2. No, see, saving around, it depends on when you save, because if you save at a certain point, you could soft lock yourself into some bullshit.
But at least we would have had a spot where we could have loaded back into.
Yeah, and that's it. And
So,
that's,
Major, if I tell you, if the win should be before you do the thing.
Again, I'm not arguing this point here by any means. I'm just trying to say that, one, I learned that lesson so many times prior to that point.
Obviously not.
Think I care about this safe?
You said I've learned it before. You haven't.
Yes,
you got
in
to
my
ask me
safe.
twice.
In my
Then you got
personal
my
safe.
ass beat.
In my personal safe.
Like I said, you learned it then. You needed to learn it again.
Look, it wasn't a lesson I learned until Act 2.
Right.
Kevin is
apparently
out
now in Act 1.
Oh, so you thought Act 1 was safe?
Honestly, I did. It wasn't until Act 2 I was like, shit, man. I do not like how infrequently this game
thought
saves
an
by
earlier
itself.
act was your ally.
Indeed. Quite indubitably, I did. Yeah, it was during Act 2 I got really upset with the game because I thought it was saving a lot more than it was. And that's when I said, oh, it's not doing that at all. And I was like, well, what's up with this weird quick save? He's like, oh no, you've never played a CRPG before. No, I have not. This sucks. Sure. All right. This is why people love F5 when playing computer games. I get it now.
True.
But gentlemen, what y'all got going on this weekend? Actually, no, before we go further, Sin, now that the game is over, you've missed all of ThursPlays.
Would you like a number for percentage?
Yes.
74.
Smooth jazz, take me out. Kev, what you got going on this weekend?
Not much. We're gonna literally ride the storm out and probably just have a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend as far as you can have. Probably gonna be like tinkering with some games. Maybe link up with the homies and play Supermarket together. That's game. I think it's free on Steam. It has up to 16 players. It can be up to 16 players, and it's kind of like Supermarket Simulator where you just kind of hang out and play run store together, stock shelves, like work a retail job for those who don't want the stress of working a retail job. So it's a fun game. It's a fun time. So I'll probably be dabbling with that with the homies, catching up with some good shows.
If we play this, I'm gonna need somebody to build the grocery store before I get there.
So
okay, my Steam client actually is broken. I can't even click the button. Yeah, there's something wrong with Steam altogether. I couldn't even click the button to hit play, like to get it to download.
Yeah, it seems like I don't know what happened with Steam.
You know what? No, it's not Steam. I think it's my computer.
Oh,
because I moved my mouse and then like all of the Mastodon client I'm using like highlighted.
I was about to start checking on.
See, I think
like, is
it's
Steve broken?
actually me.
Okay. But yes, that's what I got going on. One quick thing. I got these. Well, I got time. I gotta do some quick shout outs real quick. Permit me. I got 2 books in today. Not today. Last week as we were like going through the little tree chopping thing. So I got my new copy of Clock Strikers 2, Volume 2. I haven't read this one yet. Well, I need to reread Volume 1, but this is the one. This is manga that was written by some black authors. So if you're looking for some really good black manga, you can definitely check out Clock Strikers. Volume 1 is out, and Volume 2 is out. You can get these on Amazon and wherever you can get manga sold. This comes from the Saturday AM line of manga series, indie manga. So if you're looking for some good black manga, you can definitely look it over here. Also, I don't know if you're familiar with a creator called Tony Weaver Jr. He wrote a book about his life. It's called Weirdo. It's him writing about him being a black nerd in the early to mid 2000s, early 90s, like late 90s. So it's him writing about himself. It's like a bit of a serialized autobiography of sorts. And he he'd been talking about this on his TikTok page, and I could not pre-order this any faster once I knew pre-orders were out. He's been going across the country and has been donating books to local schools. So if you haven't had a chance to check this one out, it's called Weirdo. It is from Tony Weaver Jr., Jess, and also Jess and Sin Webowo. Names are hard. Sometimes names are hard. That's a big word for Elmo. So if you want to go check this out, you can definitely check this out on Amazon. It is, I think this one was like 16. I think this was like 16, 17 for this one. This one was like 13, but I think it's like it was like 13 when I pre-ordered it, but I think it's like $10.99 now. If you want to go check that out, you can definitely do so. If you're looking to support looking to buy graphic novels from black and POC creators, you definitely want to check out Saturday AM comic book line. So if you want to check manga line, so if you want to read indie manga from artists, you can definitely do so. Especially this series, Clock Strikers, because with a disabled, feminine, black femme protagonist, first ever in manga with a black femme protagonist. So definitely want to look into it. You can definitely do so. Also on Amazon. I haven't gotten around to making an Amazon store for recommendations, but that will be coming up pretty soon. Our book list or reading list yet, but if you definitely want to do so, you can definitely let me know and I will give you recommendations, because I have been reading a few manga myself. So if you want you want more recommendations, please do so. I am really happy, and I'm probably going to sit down and read Weirdo myself this weekend. So that's probably a bit of what I'm going to be doing this weekend. So yeah, and that's it.
Sin, other than completing that download, what you got going on this weekend?
I mean, I don't know. Completing the download might take up the whole weekend, but other than that, we are going to spend some quality time doing some reading, I think, and taking it easy as I am. I think I am on the far end of a cold, thankfully. So we are going to continue resting and watering ourselves and all of that, because exerting ourselves is just going to make things worse, especially with everything else going on out here, because we're still in the middle of a Ponderosa. So, can't have me out at the grocery store and more of a mess than usual and then come back with additional things. Don't have time for that. I have to take care of my cat. You know what I mean? The other thing is we're doing tabletop games on Saturday, I think, with D&D Jordan Lee. They're also going to sneak a stream in there this weekend, probably also on Saturday morning. So if you want to pull up with a cozy little coffee while we do whatever it is that we do, by all means. And getting ready for a bit of travel next week.
Nice.
Awesome.
And that is it. That is most of the things. Maybe taking a trip to the library, but I'm not sure. I owe myself a little trip to the library, though. It has been quite some time. Yes. Hold on for a moment. Yes, how can I help you? I'm not coming over there. Do you want to come over here? Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to them then, unless you want something. Okay, you do not want things.
All right. So immediate things I have to do is tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. I have a meeting with apparently a team manager's manager for a potential job. Hopefully this is the last hoop I have to jump through, because if I was not clear before, while your boy's been handling this current phase of his life with varying levels of aplomb. When he thought he got to the bottom of the barrel, it only got worse. It only got lower. I'm going to post these on Instagram a little bit later, but I wanted to make sure everybody who needed them got them first. But yeah, your boy's out of a car right now. I was driving some riders on Uber. A truck came out of not nowhere. I saw where he came from, but I could not avoid them. And ended up hitting the right front end of my car. It's drivable still, but there are sensors in the car that are broken. The hood does not close all the way. Any type of crash detection is gone. Obviously, because it's been in a crash, there's no need for it to detect any more crashes. It's like, we've done the thing to the best of our ability. We shall rest now.
Mm-hmm.
And rest it did, because it did not work all on the way back home. So yeah, because of the accident, I can no longer work for Uber until I either replace the car or get the car repaired. But yeah, like, this is the situation I'm in right now, and this is why I've linked the Ko-fi page at the top. Please, if you can. Again, like I stressed this. I was going to type this earlier, or I did type up a message earlier, but decided to delete it because for me, I still can't bring myself to these type of asks like that. But I feel like it's better when I'm talking about it. I know that there are people who are struggling, who have mutual aid requests out there. I do not consider this a mutual aid request because the fact that I am living, I am okay. My situation currently is not life-threatening. But Major's house can use your support. I do mention, like, it's not something I asked money for, because of the fact that I do and I love being able to support this out of pocket. That way we can provide you things like Desk Chair Analyst. We can provide you things like Tech Talk Thursdays, the Major's House show, or the Major Linux show, Major Offline, all that stuff, all the sites, all the ways we communicate free of charge. without ads if we can help it, or if I can help it. I love doing that for people. So it's like I'm now at a point where I cannot physically do that anymore, at least for the time being. While I'm working with insurance, trying to get something, trying to get the car fixed, replaced, what have you. Those processes are moving, but again, for the time being, there's no way I can generate income to do any of those things, to do any of the things that I'm not gonna say a lot of people enjoy, but a good chunk of people do enjoy that they use, that I provide, without charging, because I believe that they should have access to those tools. So if you can, please help out. You can go to the Ko-fi link, which is pinned at the top of the Twitch chat. I'm going to include it in the show notes for the YouTube video, because this isn't a normal podcast, but I'll include it in the YouTube video as well. Probably I might even pin a comment. That's a thing I very rarely do, but I might pin a comment. So please help out. I mean, if 10 people donated $15, 15 people donated $10, 5 people did 20. I think that math checks out. No, if 25 did 5. We can cover the cost of the server for another month. Obviously we saw what happened last time when that money ran out. Like the servers went down for 5 days. I don't know. I mean, I know it affected 2 people when it happened, and I didn't say anything because I was hoping nobody would notice.
See that right there. One thing for two things for certain. Whenever that happens again, you tell us. Because it was like I say, if Sin didn't say anything, I would not have known. And that would have been the time for you to be able to tell us first. And another thing, don't pull that shit again where you be like, you telling people in the Discord before you tell us. You tell us first, then you tell the Discord. Because we are somebody in this whole fucking operation. Okay? Don't do that shit again.
I panicked. Right? I panicked. I thought I was going to be able...
No. Don't do that shit again. Okay? Because we are better than this. And we deserve to be told first. Then you tell everybody else.
Kevin said we have exclusive rights to such scoops.
Thank you. We should... And then as soon as that shit happened, you should have been like, hey, yo, the thing's down for a couple days. We're having troubles. Like, I'm having trouble with funds, but I'm gonna get it up as soon as I possibly can. Don't do that shit again. Okay? You tell us when that shit is about to go down so that we don't have to find out and corner you. Be like, Sindo got to be like, what the fuck happened to the site? Because we are somebody in this organization. You told us what you wanted to do. It's me, it's Sin, it's Merge. You tell us first, and then we will work it together. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Don't do that shit again. Tell us first. And then what made me even more irritated is I had to actually look for it. Because I had to look for it in all of the server, in the general. And then it was like, now I'm everybody. After you done told everybody. And then I had to go check it out from then, like I'm somebody different. Motherfucker, I was with you during the barbecue days. We were all with you during the barbecue days. And then you want to tell everybody
what a time.
After Sin asked you?
It was the announcement was made before then.
But how the fuck do we not know until Sin asked?
Because you turned off everyone in my server.
Because again, why do I turn off everyone? First of all, I shouldn't have to wait while to tell everybody. You should have told me that before. If some shit happens I tell you, then I tell everybody else. You don't gotta find out when shit happens with me until like what everybody else. I'm not fucking Elon Musk, okay? You're not fucking Elon Musk. You tell everybody when the shit happens, and then you tell everybody else. I'm not supposed to know when everybody else know. And then it's like lack of fun, and then I have to look for it. And then it's like lack of funds. Okay, but tell us next time. And 5 days, Major?
It wasn't down for 5 days before I said anything. At that point, it was only down for 2. It was 5 days when I finally got it back.
48 hours. Still 48 hours.
So here's what I'm going to say here, Major. There's enough of this going on. I am not going to come for your neck today, but what I am going to say is, I think I would speak for everybody who knows you, who you spend time with, who you've invested those relationships with, that is kind of part of what these relationships are here for. So, when we can do the helpful things that being friends requires, all of that community uplifting stuff and supporting each other and mutual aid and all of that other stuff that you are actively going to protest to create a world that we can do that in. Let us do those things.
I know.
Or at least let's help you carry some of that stuff. And I understand that sometimes, especially when you are used to being fiercely independent, it can be very hard to do. Kind of awkward, maybe even a little bit embarrassing. Sometimes it comes with all kinds of complicated and unfun feelings. We can also handle those. And I am volunteering myself to. Now, I don't know what that looks like, but we can figure that out. The first step, though, is just being aware of the things. I just thought the link was broken, and I was kind of like, I don't know why this is happening.
I didn't know what would happen too. I thought that, like I said, we had like either it was server, it was like bad connections, because that shit happens every now and again. I've had bad connections with like things. I was like, maybe it was something else. I'd be fine even if the server was down because of whatever reason. I just needed you to tell me and let us know and inform us, because we're kind of a part of this circumstance. We're kind of a part of this, because like I say, we don't just, like I say, I'm a unicorn, baby. You can't see the horn. Don't be around everybody. But I understand you, and I love you, and I want you to be good. And it just made me feel some kind of way. I gotta find out with everybody else, when you could have said, hey, yo, the server's down. Shit's happening with me and my funds. I just want to let y'all know before I let everybody else know that, beforehand, so there's no question. Because at the end of the day, we love you. I know I'm hard on you I'm hard on you a little bit because I love you, man. I'd jump through this screen right now and give you a big bear hug if I could. But I can't. But
we
can.
We can make those.
Don't do that. But I'm just saying, don't do that shit again.
We can make those. We can make those arrangements though.
But I'm working on it. I'm working on the big bear hug and the glomp. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm like, brother, if shit happens, shit happens. But let us know. Because, let us know first so we can kind of like work with it. We can help you work on the messaging. And if people ask us, because sometimes people will come to us and ask us, hey, what's up with the site? And I'm like, I don't know. But like I said, when shit happens again, or you got to take that time off, or you just need some moments, or you just need to talk to us about something, just hit us up. Collectively or separately. Because I don't want to be out here trying to figure out what's happening with you when I know you enough to be able for you to tell me. I do a show and talk to you every week. I send you dumb shit on TikTok every day. I send I need to up the sin. You know, I need to up Sin's like videos on Instagram if I was on Instagram as much as I was. But that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I send you dumb Cybertruck related videos almost every single day. And not one time to be like, hey, yo, man, the site's a little wonky right now. I'm trying to get some shit together, but I got you. You brother? Oh, good. Thank you for telling me. Don't do that shit again. Let us know. Love you. I'm not. Does it make me sound like I'm yelling at you? And kindly I am, but you know how I'm is. Yeah. I'm a yelly person.
Yeah.
And my mama's a yelly person too. We be yelling and threatening, but we threaten you with love, man. Come on now.
Okay, so
this is giving peace through violence or peace through strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's like a cuff. It's like a bat around the ear holding the love, and I'll be like, I love you, man. Don't do that shit.
Now that being said, are we okay?
Yeah,
we're good. I'm good. But are you good? Question is, are you good?
Wait, me?
Yes.
I'm asking about you both as individuals and as a unit. Are we okay?
Look, I've said what I need to say. I'm always good. Once I speak my piece, I'm good.
Okay.
We ain't got to have this conversation again.
The verdict is out, but I'm going to choose to remain hopeful. Also, Super DD has some additional commentary there in the chat for you to read at your convenience.
DD is totally right.
I will receive the love. I will receive the love.
You will receive the love. There are no options.
Yeah, it's like yeah. Do I?
It's like the beast. It's like the beast. You will receive our love. That is not a request.
82%, by the way.
Right now, be loved.
With all that being said, yeah, the servers are back up right now. Everything's pushing. Mastodon, boy, I love how that works because I've been receiving 5 days worth of posts in like 24 hours. It is wild to see things from the 23rd. Oh yeah, like Takao, like what made me what made me make the announcement was Takao putting in a post about like I think it was like 60-something% of IT workers are unemployed. And I was like, yeah, that's my life. Oh, by the way, the servers are down. But then yesterday, I actually saw the post that was made 3 days ago. I was like, that's where that went. But yeah, everything is up for now. Luckily, I was able to work enough. And again, like the Patreon support, from like the year of Patreon support was able to help me finish off getting the money for the servers for this month. So yeah, again, like I said, ko-fi.com/Major Linux if you would like to help out, try to keep the servers on for another month. Hoping that this is not an issue that continues to happen, but now the Major's House Network has to be fully community supported until I'm able to generate income again. Also, like subbing to the channel will probably help. Finding people to subscribe to YouTube. I think you need 500 to monetize the site. To monetize the channel. I am less than 100 away from that, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look. Yep, 88 subscribers away from 500 on YouTube. So that'll help, and I can at least maybe do some passive income through YouTube, which of course will probably mean ads, unfortunately. It's not like they aren't serving it anyway, but at least I can get some of that to kind of help go into covering some of the server costs. But yeah, again, please, I like I said, I try not to ask for much, and obviously I do not ask enough. I don't talk enough about these things to where this happened. Yes, Kev, I see you. So please, I do need the help to try to keep the Major South stuff up. Again, this is MajorLinux.com, DCAnalyst.net. This is Major Mel, Major Toot. This is the Twitch bot for this channel. This is the Discord bot that's being used in several servers. Yeah, I mean it's used for a lot of things. So yeah, I mean, again, please, if you can, I know things are tight. There are people who need money more than I do. But please help out if you can. Ko-fi.com/MajorLinux, patreon.com/DeskYourAnalyst, paypal.me/MajorLinux, I think. And of course, subbing to Twitch as well. But yeah, that's all I've got. Well, no, the interview, the insurance stuff. Oh, I got a birthday party to go to. I'm going back to the range. I'm excited.
You're going to the range for a birthday party?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Shooting bang bangs.
Yes.
It is always the most amusing thing to me that this is a birthday thing, but it sounds like you're going to have fun. So have fun doing the birthday things.
I mean, it would have been a thing I would have done more if it wasn't for the fact that I lost my job before my birthday when I went for mine. So yeah, I am actually looking forward to, like, if I were to get it, if I do get this job, like, trying to make it a more regular thing, I would like to go back and, kind of do that. Cause it's an interesting sport. I'm going to be like that Turkish dude. I just want to roll up out of bed, go up, shoot the gun, and then go back to bed.
Yep.
But yeah, so birthday party Saturday, and getting ready for the marking of a year of the genocide in Palestine. That's coming up next weekend. We'll talk more about that next show, but probably getting ready for some of that stuff leading up to it next week, this coming up week. But yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for your help. Again, that $5 anonymous donor, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Now, if we can get 24 more. Also, I will say that I am in the process of trying to bring those costs down, so that way it won't be as big of an ass as it is right now. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I won't know what that will look like until next month. So, plus I got to take the necessary procedures to get the data off of it, because there are a lot of family photos, on that server that I'm trying to take down. So, but yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Of course, y'all could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream, or you could have been rolling nat 20s yourself, but you said no. We wanted to see a game crash only for you to die twice, and for that, I say thank you. And on behalf of Sinzak, on behalf of Kev, on behalf of the GOAT, who did not come back, by the way. Should let her know. She didn't come back. I am your host, Marcus Major Linux, Twitch.tv/Major Linux. And all I've got left to say to you is nobody is going to save us but ourselves. I love you. I feel your love. And peace out.
Wakanda forever.